If you are a higher ed marketer, you know that data is everything. From understanding prospective students' behavior to optimizing campaigns for enrollment, the insights you gather can make or break your marketing efforts. Hi, my name is Faton, and today we're diving into how to set up Google Analytics 4 in your education institution. First, we'll go step by step through setting up GA4, from creating your account to installing and testing. Next, we'll explore data collection and configuration. You will learn how to set up data streams and enable cross-domain tracking to unify your students' journey, from exploring programs to applying and beyond. Then, we'll cover events you need to track to manage your marketing campaign performance. Finally, we'll discuss integrations and common mistakes you need to avoid when setting up GA4 for your institution. Let's get started. As you might know, Google Analytics 4 requires a Gmail account in order for it to set up. So we're going to presume that you already have a Gmail account, and you need to go to analytics.google.com and click Create Property. Under property name, we need to write the name of your college or university. So we're going to with Demo University. Under reporting time, choose your time zone. It is very important to choose the right time zone, even though you can change it later. So all the reports under Google Analytics 4 are going to be shown on the time zone that you have selected. Under currency, we're going to leave it as dollar because every lead and other conversions that you send to Google Analytics 4 that has a monetary value attached to it is going to be reported on this currency. Click next. Under industry category, we choose education. And business size, it depends on your institution size. Let's go with medium here. Now, Google Analytics 4 asks us about what our objectives are because they want to adapt our GA4 depending on our objectives. So we're going to choose leads, sales, traffic, user engagement, and retention. We're going to click Create. Now we have the property created. However, in order for us to start gathering data from our website, we need to add our Google Analytics tag to our website. Now there are multiple ways how we can add our Google tag in our website. Today we're going to explore 3 of them. The first one is manual. Second is by using a WordPress plugin, assuming that your website uses a WordPress CMS. And third, through Google Tag Manager. Let's see how we implement Google Analytics 4 tag on our website manually. We click Web here. We write the URL of our website, demo.manafera.com, and the stream name is Demo University. We're going to leave Enhance Measurement on and click Create and Continue. Now we have the measurement ID. This is the way how Google Analytics 4 is going to receive data from your website. So we're going to click Copy here. We're going to go to our website, click Appearance. Under Theme File Editor, we need to find the header.php, which is here, and then paste this tag under heading. We go back to our Google Analytics 4 setup and we click Test Installation. Google Tag is now implemented on our website. Now, the second way how we can add our Google Tag in our website is by using a WordPress plugin. We go back to our website. Under Plugins, we click Add New Plugin, and we search for VP Code. We click Install. And our newly installed plugin, we go code snippets and header and footer. And we paste the Google Analytics tag right here. We click Save Changes, and the tag is now implemented by using a WordPress plugin. The third way is Google Tag Manager, and Google Tag Manager is the recommended way of how to install your tags on your website. So you go tagmanager.google.com and you create an account if you already don't have one. So let's create it. Demo University. We're going to leave it United States. We're going to write the container name, which is demo.manafera.com. We're going to choose the platform, which is web, and click Create. Accept terms and conditions. And then we have the tags ready to be added on our website. We click Copy, and we go back to the plugin that we just created. And under Head, we delete the previous code, we paste the new one, and then we go back, we copy the second part of the code here, and we add it under Body. We click Save Changes. Now we have added the Google Tag Manager on our website. Let's test the changes. So we're going to click Preview. We're going to write the URL of our website. Let's just copy it. As you see under Tag Assistant, Google Tag Manager is now implemented. Now we need to add the Google Analytics tag right in the Tag Manager. We go back under Analytics, and we copy the measurement ID here. And under Tag Manager tags, we need to click New. Under Tag Configuration, we choose Google Analytics tag, and we paste the tag ID here. However, if we need to streamline the process and not copy the measurement ID each time we create a new tag, we can go to the variable here and click plus Click variable configuration, and under constant, you need to paste the measurement ID. Now, each time we create a new tag that needs to send those data to Google Analytics 4, we just need to copy that variable that we added the data. We remove the tag ID that we added previously. Under triggering, we need to choose where this tag needs to be fired. So this tag needs to be fired in all pages. Click here, save, and click save again. And under preview, we can test if we have implemented our Google Analytics code properly. As you see, the Google tag is now fired. On some cases, you're going to see Google tag marked as unknown tag type. However, your data are still sent to Google Analytics 4. Now that Google Analytics 4 is installed in our website, let's dive deep into configuration. We go to analytics.google.com, we choose the account that we recently created, we click admin, and we go under data collection and data streams. A data stream in GA4 is a source of data, such as website, iOS app, or Android app. Those sorts of data feeds user interaction data into your GA4 property. Now, if your goal is to track students seamlessly as they move between your main website, subdomains, and your portals, then you only need one data stream for the whole website presence. However, you would need to enable cross-domain tracking. And here's how you do it. Under your data stream, you click on your web stream and you scroll down, and under configure tag settings, you choose configure your domains. Here is where you need to add all your subdomains and portals that you want to track the user journey seamlessly. Click add condition, and under contents, it can be app.mywebsite.edu, then can be another condition like it begins with students.mywebsite.edu, etc., etc. And then click save. This ensures that when prospective students go from website to the application form, which might be hosted on subdomain, you are able to track it and tell Google Analytics that this is the same user. However, if you have subdomains that serve different audiences, for example, alumni or an external platform, then you might need to create different web data streams for each of them. Now that we have configured our data streams, let's go and see how we can import data from our CRM and other analytics data. Under data collection, you click data import, and then you click create data source. Now there is different type of data that you can import. You can import data regarding costs, item, events, users, or even offline data that have information about your offline marketing activities. Next, you click how you want to import those data. So you can import those data directly from your Salesforce, or you can export data from other CRMs and upload them directly through CSV or an SFTP. Then there is data retention. This is where we tell Google for how long they are going to keep our event data. The default option is 2 months, and we need to change it to 14 months. This is the maximum time you can save event data on Google Analytics 4. If you want to make year-to-year comparison, you need to export this data to an external tool like BigQuery and then create reports using tools like Looker Studio and make year-to-year comparisons. Next, we have data display. This is where we tell Google how to collect and store the data for measurement and flexibility. Under data display and events, we're going to see all the events that are registered in our Google Analytics account. Now, there are 4 types of events that Google Analytics 4 registered. There are automated events. Those are events that include interactions that Google must collect to perform its fundamental analysis on the tool. Then we have enhanced measurement events. Those are additional automatic events by GA4, with only difference being that you can enable and disable them on your property level. These are events like page views, downloads, external clicks, and video views. Then you have recommended events. Those are events recommended by Google for different types of businesses, but are not enabled and configured by default. You will need to follow the recommended naming convention whenever you use those events so that you can fully benefit from the reporting and the features that Google might introduce in the future. Then we have custom events. Now, sometimes users on our website or application perform an action that is not by default captured by Google Analytics 4. This is where custom events come. A custom event is an event that you define so you can collect information about an interaction that is important to your institution. For example, while Google Analytics records when a prospective student views a page, You might want to know when they start to fill out an application form or an RFI. You can implement custom events in different ways depending on how your website is set up. Then you have key events. Now, key events are also known as conversions, and they refer to important actions that you want to track on your website so you can measure the performance of your marketing campaigns and optimize your marketing strategy. Here are some key events that your institutions need to track. When it comes to lead, you have lead form started. It tracks how many potential students have started to fill out the form but didn't finish. This is a great opportunity for you to discover if there is any issue with the form so you can optimize it and start getting more conversions. Then you have generate lead. Now this is the default naming by GA4 for lead generation, and it tracks how many potential students have actually submitted an RFI. Then when it comes to tracking application submissions, you have 3 events that you want to track. The first one is application form view. You want to track when a potential student views the application form but haven't started to fill out the form yet. Then you have application form started. This is where you track when a potential student starts to fill out the application form. Also, it's a great opportunity for you to discover if there is any issue happening with the application form so you can fix it and start getting more applications. Then you have application form submitted. This is where you track how many applications you've got from your website. Now, this is a great chance for you to use this data to optimize your campaigns so you can get more out of your website. Let's go to audiences and see how you can use audiences to boost your Google Ads performance. Custom audiences involves grouping users based on their attributes, behavior, or journeys to tailor marketing strategies, improve the user experience, and measure the effectiveness of your marketing campaigns. Here are some examples of how your institution could use custom audiences beyond simple event tracking. You can group custom audiences by decision-making stage, so you can identify which pages are your future students visiting during their awareness stage and create a group about that specific stage, and then you can use the data from that group to serve targeting ads from Google Ads. And you can do the same for consideration and decision-making phase as well. You can also group them by groups. So you have prospective students, current students, faculty and staff, alumni and donors, and parents. So when you group those events based on those groups, then you can optimize those groups of pages based on how they perform and how those specific groups of people behave on those pages. You can also segment your audience by program type. So you can choose to create a group for STEM programs, for business, arts, health, etc. And then you can use the data of those groups to create specific campaigns that target prospective students that are interested on those specific categories of programs. And last but not least, we have product links. Now, product links enable you to connect Google Analytics 4 with other tools under Google Suite and share data between them. This means that you can track the entire journey of a prospective student from their first interaction with your campaign until they fill out an application form. When you link Google Ads with Google Analytics 4, you can see which advertising campaigns are driving the most traffic and conversions, enabling you to allocate more budget effectively. You can connect it by clicking link and follow the instructions on screen. You can also connect it to Google Search Console, which means that you're going to have access to really valuable data that will help you to understand how your website is performing on search results, and then identify opportunities for improvement so you can rank your programs better. Then you have BigQuery. Now, BigQuery, it is very important as well because Google Analytics 4 only saves the data for 14 months. So you need to connect GA4 with BigQuery or any other tool through other APIs so you can make year-to-year comparison. Now, when you integrate GA4 with BigQuery, it allows you to have access to advanced data and do advanced analytics. This is going to give you the ability to dive deep into user behavior and patterns and trends, because when you actually copy your GA4 data in real time to BigQuery, you're going to have a comprehensive view of the whole marketing ecosystem that you are working on, which empowers you to tailor your strategies and better meet the needs of your audiences. When you link GA4 to products like this, it transforms fragmented data into a cohesive, intelligent system that helps you have a much better understanding of how your marketing strategies are working and understand your student's journey better. When you link it to other products under Google Suite, now it's time to leave the Google Analytics on live on the website and start gathering data. Now, the more data that you gather, the more analysis and decisions you can take based on them. Now, setting up your Google Analytics 4 is only half of the job. The rest of it is making sure it's working properly. Here are some common mistakes to avoid when setting up and maintaining Google Analytics 4 for your institution. First up, one of the most frequent issues is missing tags. It's crucial to ensure that your GA4 tags are properly implemented and served on every page of your website. Missing tags can lead to incomplete data, making it difficult to get a full picture of your user interactions. Another common mistake is having duplicate tags. Now, duplicate tags can skew your data, which can lead you to inaccuracies that can misinform your marketing strategies. Because you always need to double check your site to ensure each page only has one GA4 tag. Now, if your institution operates across multiple domains or subdomains, not enabling cross-domain tracking can be a major setback. Without it, GA4 can't accurately track users as they navigate between different parts of your website. This will create fragmentation in your data, which will hinder your ability to understand and complete your user journey. Next, now unfiltered traffic can clutter your analytics with irrelevant data. So it is very essential to remove internal traffic from your reports so you can focus only on external user behavior. You also need to block spam traffic by listing unwanted websites in your data stream settings, which is going to help you to maintain the integrity of your data. Don't forget to enable enhanced measurement features in GA4, because without this, you might miss out important user interactions such as scrolls, outbound clicks, and video engagements. Lastly, not properly tracking leads and applications can severely impact your ability to measure your marketing effectiveness. So if you are not actively tracking how your website contributes to enrollment goals, you are missing out on valuable insights that could optimize your campaigns and drive higher conversion. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you will set up GA4 for success. This means more reliable data, better insights, ultimately more effective marketing strategies to attract and retain students. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insights tailored to higher education. See you in the next video.